So do you think that the relationship between the minister and his own party people in parliament will be healthy going forward? Because a lot of business has to go to parliament from the finance ministry. And here you are, you have, we know it's a divided house, even within the majority, because of what the people have done publicly. And even though if they had walked out, we still know that the people are there. They really wish for the opportunity to have voted quietly, and they would have approved this.
Something. This is a very difficult moment for our country, and I think that the conversations we're having are seeking to make light of it. You know, seriously, I've just listened to, I think my brother Suini said same, and Dr. Theo Champon said same, to say that the finance minister must go. And I'm wondering, what has he done wrong? Because we were here when he came before the committee. Broad daylight was given occasion, committee was given occasion, quiz him, prove where the man has gone wrong. Okay? And then we saw the outcome. Now, we have moved on. There's a standing agreement with the president, the appointor, to say that I want him to complete an express business. And so he's doing that. But people say that he must go. Now, I hear the suggestion that, oh, it's untenable because, in fact, he's making this negotiation. My senior patriot here says the same, say that, well, if we shake hands on something, then that appears to be what? Not valid? The Minister of Ofori Atta is not the president of this country. He's negotiating on behalf of the government of Ghana. So whatever agreement he's reached on behalf of the government stands. So those positions just goes to suggest that, is it is it something against Ken Ofori Atta that people are interested that he must go, right? The decisions he takes in the name of the government. So we should move on from that. The key thing I think we should be looking at is really how is it that we work together as a country to deal with the problems that face us. It is not Ken Ofori Atta who has created a problem, and he was there to explain it for us. The challenges. How
does he work with his own people? From where I sit, I know people from many corners in government who don't want Ken to remain, who are unhappy that the president is simply not listening. Of course, if certain class of people in your party have been forced to come out, it should tell you what is going on.
No, see something. Perhaps Suini was not in parliament or in government then, but his party, the NDC, found ways to work with Setekwe when members of the party wanted him gone. It's the same thing, except that the MPP people, MPs, have gone to give a press conference. It's the same thing. They wanted him gone. The president, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, spoke to that members of his party wanted the finance minister gone. How did they work with him?
Did you find one single civil society asking Setekwe to go?
Because they didn't give a press conference.
Now, almost all the civil society organizations in this country came together and said, Ken must go.
Yes, you asked a specific question, that how did members of his own party, or how are members of Ken's own party going to work with him? And I'm saying that in the NDC parliamentarians wanted him gone, but they worked with him.
And I'm asking you, President Kufuor must be speaking to President Akufo-Addo in secret, in private. He's speaking publicly. What does that tell you?
I agree with that. I don't disagree.
He's criticizing him publicly.
Yes, I don't disagree with that. There's a basis for the call. But when it becomes so fixated to say that it must be done, it then appears to take the form of invalidating the constitutional power of the president to make that decision by himself and by himself alone.
All right.
Right? So we need to understand that what is before us is not Ken going that will not solve the problem necessarily. The decisions that we are going through, Ken at the finance ministry is not making a singular decision by himself.
Right, thank you. Dr. Theo Champon, President Kufuor has joined it. Will he be here? Will he be listened to? That's the point. Now, but Richard,